Goeiedag! Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Now, this is a shout out to Michaela, who sent me a very interesting insight into the hospital system in South Africa today. I'm talking about the public health or public hospital system. I'm not talking about private hospitals. I'm talking about the ones that, if you don't have a health insurance fund, the one that you will land up in. And Michaela writes, this is an insight into the appalling state that South African government hospitals are in. A lack of funds, people in charge who lack management skills, yes, BEE quotas, a lack of training programs, no maintenance or infrastructure, lack of skills and qualifications, enormous shortages of qualified doctors and nurses, and shortages of qualified people to service equipment. It's called the brain drain. Administration is disastrous. Theft is a big problem. Remember that video I put up a few days ago about that guy who was checking people in, who was totally drunk out of his head? And he was actually holding the wine bottle in one hand, and while he was kind of trying to serve people and staggering around. Absolutely extraordinary. Administration is disastrous. Theft is a big problem. Theft of medication, towels, bedding, equipment, soaps and toiletries, food out of the kitchen, wheelchairs, furniture, equipment, deco items such as pictures on the walls, curtains, you name it. Even if it's bolted down, it grows wings and flies. Patients' belongings are not spared. While they sleep, their food which family brought is stolen. Clothing, cell phones, shoes, towels, personal toiletries, stolen. If a patient is wearing a watch or a ring, before 24 hours have passed, it's gone with the wind. The bedding your loved ones brought, because the hospital had none, gets stolen while you're off to the loo. It's absolutely crazy. This is South Africa today. The smell of urine and feces hangs thick in the air. The wheelchairs and crutches your nearest and dearest hired from suppliers like chemists and hospices are stolen too. Even notebook and pens are stolen within minutes. Most emergency bells don't work. If you happen to have one that does, Lord help you if you use it. You'll be ignored. Should you eventually get a response, you'll regret that you pressed it. The wrath of the nurses will be upon you. TVs are stolen. Even flowers sent by well-wishers disappear. If you manage to get the nurse's station, you're ignored, no matter how sweetly you address them. They will be biding time, eating, chatting at the tops of their voices, having tea and engaging with their cell phones. You, the patient, are nothing but an irritation. Most of them are there only for their monthly pay. It's called BEE, and incompetence. There are very few dedicated, honest, caring nurses. They are as rare as hen's teeth. The vast majority are affirmative action quotas. They are lazy, don't care, have no empathy, no experience, grossly overweight. They can barely hold themselves up while walking. Patients get lost. Files and reports are lost. They don't know their backsides from their elbows. All population groups suffer. But if you happen to be in the minority group race, landing in a government hospital is likely to be your death sentence, though the ailment that got you there was minor and totally survivable. This is why people don't go to hospital unless they're actually on death's door, because they'll probably land up dying there. It's just absolutely crazy. Some years back, an investigative journalist program on DSTV raised millions from viewers and sponsors to upgrade some of the worst public hospitals to make a difference. Those same hospitals that benefited are back into ruin. It is noteworthy that the hospitals that benefited from this fundraising project were first-class hospitals built for black peoples under the previous regime. The degradation of public health services already started in 1996, a mere 2 years after the ANC took over the country. The fact is, the ANC government does not give a damn about the citizens of South Africa. The organisation posing as a government has looted the country into bankruptcy. All are suffering. It is a travesty of justice, gross violation of our human rights to all its citizens across all races. Basic health care is an abomination. May God be with us while the world stands by. Kudos to Loving Life and all out there that are putting themselves out to shine a light on what is happening in South Africa. You are the hope that keeps us going, our lifeline, and that we cling to. You are the messengers of truth. Our media are complicit. Yeah, that last comment. The fake news network. Oh my God! I wish someone on in my subscribers would take some video in a public hospital, so that we can actually expose that to the world. So if anyone works in a public hospital and they've got a video camera or a cell phone they can take a video on, showing exactly what's going on, please do that and send it to me. I'll put my email address directly below this video so you can just email that to me. And of course your identity will be kept totally secure. I would never reveal who is sending me stuff, and I never have. All right, guys, take care and have a great day. And please remember to subscribe to be kept informed and ring the bell so you get the updates.